ICT professionals and students have the industry knowledge and education required for a rewarding ICT career. ICTAM is here to provide the additional skills and tools you'll need to connect with Manitoba's ICT community. Are you ready? Welcome to ICTAM's Guide to the ICT Cover Letter. These guidelines, prepared by Manitoba ICT human resource professionals, include a checklist to help you prepare a cover letter for your resume.
IT is it. Information technology is changing everything about the planet. Everything. Information technology is everything, permeates everything. I could not imagine a more rewarding career than one that is involved inside IT. A recruiter is going to receive tens, if not 100, different resumes and cover letters. 90% of them are going to be the same, basically. And a cover letter, when I read a cover letter, it needs to speak to me. In particular, it needs to demonstrate that this individual who's selling themselves with this document, that they know something about the organization, that they understand something about how they might fit and add value to it. That's what I look for in a cover letter, always.
My name is Dana Neal, and I'm a people care guide and recruiter for Online Business Systems. Online Business Systems is an IT consultancy that provides technology and business solutions to typically large organizations across North America. Resumes and cover letters have changed a lot since I started working in this business. The biggest change that I think that has happened is the advent of social media and the influence that it has begun to play in the selection and interviewing process. So there's two schools of thought around cover letters. Recruiters debate whether they're necessary or not. Some think that the cover letter has become obsolete, and others believe in a more traditional approach of having a separate document that's a cover letter. I think that in both cases, whatever you do when you introduce yourself, it should be concise, it should be to the point, and it should also speak to why you think you're qualified for the job, why you're interested in the company, and so on. If you're going to include a cover letter, it should be short and it should be sweet. It should be no more than 3 paragraphs, or really 2 sentences and a paragraph. There should be an introductory statement, there should be a body, and in the body you talk about why you're qualified for the job, maybe mention anybody you know in the company, and a conclusion, which speaks to some kind of follow-up. Maybe you're going to give them a call in a week, or maybe you're going to wait to hear back from them.
It needs to be short. It needs to be 2, maybe 3 paragraphs, a couple of lines per paragraph. That's it. Any more and you're in danger of not being read. The recruiter does not want to do unnecessary work. I want to be able to efficiently determine whether or not you have the basic building blocks that match the position that we have. We are living in this world of social media where everything's got a photograph and there's style involved. Cover letters should be like that as well. Should have style. I'd love to see cover letters that have photographs on them of the individuals. I'd like to see cover letters that have testimonial quotes from past people that they've worked with. A cover letter does not need to be this awful, bland, few paragraph white paper that everybody seems to think it does.
What stands out for me in a cover letter is that when I read the cover letter and I can actually see that there's a perfect fit. A red flag in a cover letter is when I might see a spelling mistake in something that is supposed to be your first impression, or when somebody starts to include skills, experience, and education that is not relevant to the position. Chances are that if the cover letter doesn't reflect what I'm looking for, there's a good chance I'm not going to even look at that resume.
The reason why some recruiters think that the cover letter has become somewhat obsolete or redundant is because we're applying electronically all the time now. So you're sending an email anyhow. So in your email, if you are not going to have a cover letter, then what you should do is you should apply the same rules of the cover letter to the content of that email. But you have to remember that the email is written in a memo style, whereas the letter is just that, it's a letter. With the cover letter being in the body of the email, always make sure that your resume is attached. Whether you choose to attach a cover letter or not, make sure that it's short, sweet, and to the point. If you're going to apply for a job in IT, you probably shouldn't fax or send a hard copy. If you do that, you're pretty much guaranteeing that your information is not getting stored in any kind of candidate tracking system, and your information is likely to get lost.
There's nothing better as an HR professional when you get a cover letter and you're able to go through the first 3 paragraphs and it's a perfect match to what I've asked for in my job offer.
The cover letter guidelines from this video, along with additional Work ICT videos, workshops, and information, are available online. Good luck with your ICT job applications.